Oh, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you all got some rest. I certainly did. We're continuing the saga of today. I sliced off a chunk of my thumb making lunch a day or two ago. And now I'm down to a band-aid. The bleeding is stopped. Everything is doing good. But my ability to do most things with my right hand, including using my mouse, is very limited. Fortunately, though, Baldur's Gate is a game that doesn't require extremely fast reflexes or even a lot of use of a lot of extra buttons. So we're going to be playing some Baldur's Gate while my thumb heals. I am sticking with the padding here, though, just because it makes life a lot easier when I do bump it into things, because I am not used to not using my thumb. So that's the plan for today. And let's go ahead and just pop right in. There's no real plan here other than maybe we'll talk about some of the design decisions in Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. But for the most part, let's pop right in and just play around. Let's see what we got here. I will do the opening cutscene. Be silent during that, guy. I love illithids. Illithids are the sort of like uh I don't know, you could call it the like scientific name for mind flayers. And I knew a chunk of lore of the D&D lore of mind flayers before Baldur's Gate came out. So when this game was coming out, I was like, this is the prime setting for a story. And fun fact about illithids, in case you don't know, is they actually um, there's a whole protocol that they have in their lore for these tadpoles needs to be inserted in something as a parasite. Like they have to be given to something so that they can become mind flayers and all of the various forms that mind flayers can take. And each form, depending on what the host was, has like a different name. However, there's a question like, well, what happens if the parasites, these guys, don't what if we don't give the tadpoles to something? What if the tadpoles don't ever get to become a parasite in some other kind of host? What if they're just allowed to grow? What do they become? And the answer is they become something so nasty that mind flayers will go to any lengths in order to destroy tadpoles and make sure that that never happens. I forget what they're called, but basically, mind flayers are never allowed to grow up out of tadpoles without a host. Doing so is like the biggest taboo that they have. So let's make a character. And I don't even know. I don't even know. I didn't really have a plan for like what I was gonna play, other than I probably might try playing something I would never do. I like sorcerers and bards and wizards and rogues. I really like that sort of angle on things. So probably let's start with the class. Something that I would never normally play is I probably would never really pick a fighter. I'd probably never really pick a monk. I've done paladin sometimes, but I've always done those in tabletop games. I've never played paladin as like a class in this game. Druids, clerics, barbarians, it's all stuff I would never really do. I just I don't I wouldn't play a monk. I don't think I would play a monk because why play a monk? There it's a fighter with no weapons. Who does that? Um Probably something in this area, maybe a little bit of cleric or druid. Those are things that I wouldn't normally play. I'll think about it for a second. I'm leaning towards. You know what I also wouldn't normally do is I also wouldn't really do a ranger. Like I like the idea of having a pet, but that's not something I would normally do. Let me go back to race for a second. I also don't wouldn't normally play dwarves, dragonborn, or half orcs, things in this area. I also wouldn't normally play a tiefling. Uh, let's do a dwarf. Uh, let's do a dwarf. Let's figure some stuff out here. What do we got for dwarf faces? Male or female? I also tend to play females. I just don't normally play males. So let's try a more masculine character here. This guy looks like his name would be Barney. I just let me get rid of the facial hair. Uh, Hello, my name's Barney. That's definitely this is like a I don't like this guy, but this is definitely Barney. Um, this is Barney after he's seen some shit. This guy, no, no, this guy's too green behind the ears. Um, he's not bad. I like Barney. I also like Barney after he's seen shit. We'll do Barney after post scene shit Barney. Let's hear some voices here. No, I need the. Yeah, sort of like a stern almost. Um, he's been out and about. You know, he's seen some shit. I like. Is there like a stone? The vampire's a bit too on the nose. Smoke's got too much purple. I want like a gray. That's too corpse, and that's too. I was hoping there'd be like more of a desaturated. You like sort of the blush is just so red. Um, I want like a man who's been out who's been tanned in some fashion. No real freckles, no vitiligo. Um, he'll have default. What else we got here? Um, give him some earrings. I'm down for it. Try and not spend too long. I like the idea of just one the Minotaur ring. Was he is druid fighter cleric that something along those lines? Um, I also really like the bard rings. We'll do bard rings. Eyes. Let you know. Does he? Do we have some kind of like horrifyingly pale eyes? Um, Either that or something piercing, like a really bright orange. No, no. Ugh, no. I don't like the black pupils. Just not quite anything I wish. This is one of those ones that I wish that there was like a slider for that you could do like the color wheel. That would be fantastic. I think we'll go with Elf Autumn. That's fine. Makeup, no real makeup. Well, I don't know. What if we did like a very, very light amount of the like 10 just to make those eyes extra dark. Yeah. And then hair, what do we do for hair? Um I like him being sort of gruff, doesn't keep the best care of himself. Um but also has like pretty short hair. He's going to be a guy who goes out and gets stuff done. So I don't know what the lore of dwarves is per se. Like I said, this is not a class that I would pick most of the time. Maybe something like that. But I'm imagining was was set to be a craftsman, was set to be some kind of like you're gonna make things, like that's your job. It didn't ever really enjoy a lot of the machinery to it. Didn't ever really enjoy a lot of the fine workings to it. Or maybe it was bumbly. Maybe he was just super bumbly and never really was able to craft things that he wanted or needed to craft. Um, can I just get this but messier? Can I just get this messy? Is that an option? Everyone's hair is so well done. This is just like a bit too long. Yeah, yeah, fine, I'll take it. Color wise, I don't know, click around a little bit. Really just a brown, gross brownness. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, and you know what? Here, let's do with a little bit of no, 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 no. Yeah. 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 And then let's do one more here. Ah, sorry, thumb does hurt though. Um, doesn't look like I'm gonna have a lot of stubble options. No, it's all really thick. We'll just go with no hair. Perfect. Um, oh, I didn't even think about these two. What's your class? Oh, no, we'll do Gold Dwarf. These dwarves are known for their confidence and keen intuition. The culture of their deep kingdom values family, ritual, and fine craftsmanship. Yeah, but he was never really a craftsman. He was too fiddly, too like really liked just being a lot more brute force with things, but still appreciates fine craftsmanship. Which I think is our dwarven fighter, or maybe he just didn't like craftsmanship at all. Maybe he threw out craftsmanship. He's like, I don't need things that are well made. No, no, no. Um, Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with fighter. So yeah, so he was supposed to be a craftsman. That was his whole thing of his people and what was expected of him growing up. But that was always too fiddly for him. He never really was able to like get get his the dexterity down. So kind of an anomaly in that regard, right? No one ever really he just never amounted up to people's expectations. And so kind of disenchanted with his people and his homeland, he left, right? Because there's not a lot that he's going for. And so he leaves out and sort of strikes it out on his own. What's he looking for? Place for acceptance? Nah, I wouldn't say so. I like acceptance is always one of those things that like you're grateful when you have, but if you've never had it before, you don't really go out necessarily looking for it because you learn to sort of validate yourself in a lot of ways. Um, so I think maybe some kind of like is searching for his identity in some way though. And part of that is just dealing with never been one for fighting. He's more passive. He likes to like defend things. Though I'm thinking about protection here. Defense or protection? No, he doesn't rely on other people. He relies on himself. So it's all about personal defense here. Um, Outlander here because he's like gone out on his own. Yeah. So yeah. So here we've got our dwarf fighter. Oh, he's gonna need a name. That's gonna suck. Come up with that in a moment. Dwarf fighter, but he's gone out and he doesn't like never got into the craftsmanship, never really learned all that stuff. Instead, prefers to focus on sort of going out and finding perhaps fine crafts that he can appreciate, but that he doesn't necessarily need to make. And yeah, that's a motivation. Is like I still appreciate craftsmanship even though I can't do it. And I just want to find the like fantastic crafts of the world. And in doing so, he's good knowledge of history and probably quite perceptive. No, more insight. Yeah, and this is this guy. So this is our character here, and his name is going to be Bart. I've always liked the name Bartholomew. Uh, and dignified. His name is not Bart. It's Bartholomew. Like, don't call him Bart. He's like I take pride in my ancestry, despite everything. My name is Bartholomew, please and thank you. And his guardian is the generic Drow guardian. I always make the same character each time. Boom, boom. Where is I passed it. There we go. Perfect. And then I might finish off with that and that. Oops. Nope, nope. Bartholomew, proceed. Yeah, and this is the character I usually have as my guardian. Let's head out into the world. Watch a cutscene here. As far as cinematics go, and just setting the stage for a plot and a story, right? With no other information, assuming I didn't know anything about Elithids, right? This is quite an entrance. This is a fantastic because just seeing that and then seeing the scale immediately is like, whoa, what are we doing here? Um, and this gives a good indication that this is not an everyday event, right? This is a really good like, oh no, this is bad. This is like really not good. Um, as far as the lore is concerned, it doesn't actually like tell or show you that this is like such a brazen event that it's hard to imagine something like this happening. Uh, but especially like on Baldur's Gate as the city. But yeah, the setup plot wise here, and then to make matters worse, this happens right, which is equally like I don't know what's going on, but it seems like it's a lot, and it seems like very little of it is related to the day to day lives of these people. Like this city is not prepared for this particular situation. And I think there's like little minute things that are really, really, really in touch with D&D lore that are there for the D&D players and less so for the characters, right? So that dragon just like shot a gout of flame into the side of this thing, right? And we saw it go around the pool, but it didn't really seem to affect it or destroy it. And the thing is that for your average person, it's like cool, right? But for your average D&D player, you're like, oh, that was like a prime target that really needed to be hit and wasn't. Um, which I guess, yeah, in the cutscene we see it actually get ignited. The thing that sucks about my thumb is that like it's not that it hurts even right now. I'm not using it for anything, but like I can feel it. I can feel my heartbeat in my thumb, which I think is not good. I don't think that's how that's supposed to be. But you know, and then best of all is like this happens, and we're at, like just in terms of like again a non D&D player seeing all of this for the first time. It's like I don't know what is going on, but it all seems very bad and like the stakes are quite high. Right, like there was a town and then the town wasn't ready for that, and then the thing that was attacking the town wasn't ready for the blue portal and the dragons, and then none of that was ready to, now we're in like what, the seventh layer of hell, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. And then here Bartholomew wakes up. Oh god. And despite some things I know, I'm not going to be super thorough throughout this. I'm going to be kind of relaxed. Man, I wish there was WASD movement. Um, so let's go see about the nursery here. See if I can investigate it. Of course not. Well, let's reach towards the pool since we have the option. Obviously, if you have an option, it's a good option, or not. Um, Normally there would be a bunch of tutorials about little things here. These doorways are my least favorite thing. As a mechanism, generally, like sphincters are cool. Don't like them. It's just it is cool that it works. Don't like it. I've got a voice talking to me. We'll say that Bartholomew is sort of closed, right? Right. Not aggressive to other people, but generally like closed off. I'm like, I'm used to hills. I'm used to caves. This sucks. Uh, I think what I'm gonna do is probably we'll do an investigation because we are curious. It's a trait we've inherited from everything we know. Well, in that case, I'm gonna say that just through my history, like very, very deep connection to the earth or the land and stuff like that, this is unnatural as hell, and we're gonna not partake in this at all. Dwarf hands are huge, my god. The Phoebus. That is insane. Ooh, there's some fun physics there. So yeah, as a person of sort of the land, this is all very unnatural. Like I'm used to ships being made out of things, not stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nice shot of hell here. As a as an aside, have you taken the time to stop and think about what it would be like if you could actually feel a thing moving through your dome piece? No, no. Straight to business. What do you suggest? That tracks. Down to business. I like it. Lazel and I don't know her name yet, but we would get along. Kill it with fire. Good plan. Especially imps, hellspawn. Like again, all this very unnatural, very uncouth. We don't like any of this. Smack it. Why would the first attack of the entire game go any other way? Eh, eh. Good lord. Ah! Perfect. All right, buddy. Oh man, it's watching a group of idiots all walk into a room with each other. Let's try again. There we go. Perfect. That is more accurate. Eh, you're just moving the mouse sucks because I have to do with these two fingers. Ugh. You ever see someone who like moves something and they're like, "Mm," and they like push it forward? That's what I feel like. Perfect. I will take that as a compliment. Grab a bunch of loot. And I believe as a fighter, I start with proficiency in all weapons, I believe. Which is awesome. We'll take it. Um, 4 to 9, 4 to 13. Yeah, it's bad. I agree, Bartholomew. Let's do it. Make all these decisions based on what Bartholomew would do. Oh, no, I don't actually want to talk to you. Machinery, eh? Bartholomew knows if you can't operate the machine, you probably shouldn't be trying to. Probably. Does have a case of the sticky fingers, though. Hello, lady. Hit it is Bart's way of operating things. Just step one, let's try. That tracks. Maybe a switch or something? Alright, that tracks. There's some degree of knowledge that I know about like what's going to happen, but truthfully, I've not made it very far in this game as a whole. Farther than this, yes, but very far in general, no. Another person in here, I do believe. I should try to help her. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Uh, You're correct. We're gonna try and help this lady and then get the heck out of here. I did find a thing, though. Let's go see what it does. Let's try. Ma'am, I'm sorry. There's a small chance that this will go wrong. I've had it go wrong before. Speaking of hand injuries, and without talking too much about this, I've failed that before, which is always feels bad. Um, but I speaking of hand injuries, I've been in the unfortunate situation before where I could feel something underneath my layer of skin, but above my layer of muscles. And again, just the idea of a thing that you can feel just swimming around in your brain matter. Mm-mm. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna say it again. No, thank you. Casual racism. I'm Bartholomew. Yeah, all right. Not how Bart would have phrased it, but, like close enough. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Everybody's got like doodahs, whatever stuff they need to take care of. It's fine. Perfect. And right along we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip. I love to think about what that means, right? Because we hear that and you're like, okay, like I understand from contextual clues that that's some kind of like derogatory, like baka, right? But how bad was it really? Like, does Lizelle have a mouth on her and we just don't know, right? Casually saying like the worst thing she possibly could. I love it. Also, seriously, Mind Flayer just getting done in by imps. Calm down. Yeah, sure, I'm on it. Oof. Of course, that tracks. Dude, dude, dude. That Mind Flayer is going to be dead before we even get halfway across the ship. Also, thank goodness for keyboard shortcuts, because if I had to do this, like, again, it's the holding the side of my mouse that is not doing it. Dude, this mind flayer will be dead by the time we get across. It is not going well for it. Currently, the most competent character we've seen is Commander Zalk. However, I am impressed so far about the amount of dexterity I've had, specifically with navigating. So all of this has been done. All my left clicks are being done with my middle finger. All of my right clicks are being done with my ring finger, and I'm surprised that that's going as well as it is. Like you wouldn't think. And considering how everything is gone, you wouldn't think that that would have happened either. At disadvantage, suck it. All right. I'll waste a spell slot for this. Good night. 22. Actually, can I make it over there? I bet I can. Wait, can I just... No, I can. Nice. I like that line. Nothing important is ever easy. Except being rich. I've heard that's quite easy. Rude. Might be a bit too much commentary. Oh man. All right, let's just evaporate you again. Of course. Wow. Can I? Oh, good lord. And I will finish that on the next turn. Alrighty. Let's have our main character be the one to actually touch the console. You made it, guys. Whew. With those rolls, you wouldn't think I was going to. Hello. Holding strong. That fall would kill you, right? Like it doesn't matter what your race is, what's going on, what your class is. These falls would kill you. And actually, that right there is one of my favorite tropes to rag on in any sort of fantasy context is the fall from a great height and then grabbing onto something to save your life. For every joint in your body, your head, your legs, like where your legs connect, for almost every joint in your body, there's like kind of a socket plug-in type thing. But your arms uniquely for the sake of getting the range of movement that they have, are one of the least attached skeletal structures in your body. So if you are falling from any height and you grab onto something with just your arms to grab on, you are more likely to be able to hold on and then have your arms just stay on the thing while the rest of your body falls than anything else, right? If you have the strength to do that. But your arms are not securely attached to your body. That's why people throw out arms or throw out their shoulder all the time. Anyway, basically, you have Mary Jane to thank for that argument in Spider-Man 2, I think. See, God. So the whole point of why we're doing this is because I hurt my thumb. Even just in that motion to scratch the back of my head, I accidentally, without even thinking about it, like my thumb connected with my shoulder and it just touched. Like I didn't hit, I didn't go like, ugh. I just touched the back of my neck and it really hurts. Oh, God. Literally trying not to like tear up over it. Fuck, dude. Don't slide a soft part of your finger. It's painful. I don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't do again. Same for falling out of a nautiloid. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't do again. Now, Bartholomew here. Bartholomew. He is a pragmatic individual. So, ugh, ugh, every time. More than injuries. More than injuries. Sounds good. All right. Let's see where we're off to. Seems like a good moment to talk. Is that what he said? Unconscious girl on the ground. This is a prime opportunity. Mm-hmm. Uh, Respectful of people's belongings. Just wake her up. Don't no need to like reach for whatever is clearly her article. Great question. No real answers for you. Mm-hmm. 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 Those things happened. Not Bartholomew's usual way of doing things, but she has a good point. That's a very, very fair assessment of the situation. All right, let's get going. Trying to protect, trying to just generally be a force of good. We'll say my character's not lawful good, but is like neutral good, you know? Um, Generally trying to do by right, but is like generally also a loner, like doesn't really try to make compatriots here, which I'm realizing now I should actually role play kind of my character's reactions to several of the characters I'm about to meet, right? I've already had interactions with Lae'zel. I have a reason kind of to keep her around because I've already been like, all right, she seems to have an idea and a plan, and I generally Bart's personality meshes with that kind of well. Um, I don't think Bartholomew here would take too kindly to Asterion. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it feels in the moment. But I think Gale is also maybe like really chummy. Just out the gate for no reason. And Bart's like, look, whoa, dude. I don't know where you came into this situation, but I, I've got things I need to deal with. Collect a bunch of stuff here and then just run right up the hill. Cause yeah, so like of the characters I've met so far, several of these situations have been like a bit of necessity. I suppose I could just jump up there as well. Can I jump? Oh, I can jump all the way up there. Heck yes. Ranged attack, bitches. Oh, perfect. I love it. So yeah, slowly here we will discover the person who Bart is through his actions and stuff like that. I think Shadowheart makes sense. She brings up very logical points. I do enjoy that quality about Shadowheart. Uh, all of this, all interactions where I refer to myself, I'm talking through the lens of Bartholomew here. Just like, how would he feel about this? How would we interact with these various things? You can probably be eliminated. Perfect. Wow, that was max damage. That literally never happens. What have we got here? I think we'll just hop on down and kick you in the face. It's rough. It's rough, buddy. Speaking of sensations that I know that I kind of wish I didn't in some regards, I am curious what cutting through, like with a sword, through a thing that is just brain would be, as I imagine there's not a lot of resistances there. Oh, you know what? Can I go for the shield bash or the help bash? Close enough. Good enough for me. And schmack. Buddy, doing it. Yeah. Now, I think now here's an interesting question. I've got this character who's knocked out here. Would Bart be the kind of person to finish them off, or would Bartholomew be the kind of person to say like it's knocked out, no, no. He would definitely be the person to be like, this is unnatural. This needs to not. We just put it out of its misery, move on. We don't really need to let more of those exist in the world. I don't even know fully what they are. I just know that those are definitely not things that need to be running out in the wilds. There, you don't want little Timothy and Emily say like, let's go play in the woods, and then they like go have a jolly adventure and meet a walking, talking, parasitic brain alien out in the meadows. That's probably not a good thing for those children. Walk through fire damage, excuse you? Bart's clearly not the smartest person that has ever happened. Oh, sorry. I thought that was because he walked through fire again. Not that he took the second damage from burning. That's funny. I definitely thought that my character's like, nah, it's fine. We'll just walk wherever we need here. Really? No. I don't even I don't even need to go there. That's so rude. I think I could try again with Shadowheart if I wanted to, but so here I've got this guy, right? That tracks. That tracks. I've already established that Bartholomew. Absolutely. No worries. Stand back. I'll get it done. Done it a couple times now. So now Bartholomew as a character has been through some shit. He's seen some stuff, right? I think we'll do here. That's true. You know as good as I do, boy.
Those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did, whatever they put in it, just created a glitch.
They took you too. I saw it during whatever
Whatever.
just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
To be fair, I also don't think Bartholomew would be very accommodating. Like, I think he'd be like, I get that you're stressed, but also manage your emotions a little bit better.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate on
Gate
those
and those
beasts
yeah.
snatched me.
I I I'm not a Baldarian as well. That's dialogue option, but not an option for uh,
My. You've been
Bartholomew.
busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Loads. No, the blunt, straightforward approach, right?
No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
Um, hmm. I like this option because it's like, look, I'll provide for you for whatever I can, but I gotta keep going.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. But
Mm,
I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
that tracks. I accept. I accept. And I like that he didn't automatically join my party, despite the fact I have the room. Yep, and we're just gonna. Yep, no more of those guys. Moving right along, meeting our cast one step at a time. Even though my character's not looking super duper hot. The worst part, and this is going to sound a bit strange about my thumb, is that in popping it, because I pop my fingers, it's not good, but yeah, is when I pull my thumb, I can feel all of the blood like rush to the end of it or the tip of it, which is this strange, grotesque thing that I do not enjoy, but yeah, you know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll level up here. Do that real quick before we move on and meet our other characters. Yep, cool, perfect. Normal level up. That tracks. I believe it's the same for Lae'zel. I just click, or for Shadowheart, as we just click the button. Heck yeah. Oh, we could prepare spells. I will get rid of that and a couple of those for probably Command, Bane, and oh, we'll keep Healing Word. Mid-combat heal, just in case. Go over and interact with this situation.
Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you? Oh, a guest.
Nice sword in the way there.
Response to the prisoner's white hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
I mean, I feel like that's a big extrapolation of the situation. I feel like there was a lot going on, mediation. I wouldn't just say that she was trying to leave you. We'll say, we'll do this guy here. Barely. Of course. I'm surprised I didn't fail it, to be honest. I really thought I was going to. -1? Mm-mm.
You didn't hear.
Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Actually, oh, I've already clicked it. I was gonna say I don't think Bart would be quite this. The rolls, man, the rolls. I don't think it would be Bart would be quite this crafty.
No plan.
Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
I doubt that.
Careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
I don't doubt that.
Come.
Questionable.
Enough talking. Get me down.
uh, I don't think Bart would say anything. I think he's a very stoic gentleman. He's just like, yeah, fucking whatever. I don't remember the button or the shortcut for pressing the thing. F. There we go. All right, talk to me, Lizelle.
Scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me. Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
See, now this is where like there's some hardcore like Bart thing. It's just like, look, lady, just get your shit in order. Simple thank you.
May as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Hmm.
You have made
Fine.
an ally from Creche Kalir.
Fine.
Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel. I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
That's fine. That tracks.
Tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal. Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Both of you need to chill out.
One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bartholomew would be having like qualms, right? Like, look, ladies, we're all in the same sinking ship, all right? Y'all need to calm down. You need to take a chill pill, have an ale. Doesn't really matter what it is, but this is not the time for this level of just shit tossing. Like, nah, man. Our boy Bartholomew is definitely not magically inclined. Like, it's cool. It's like special effects or art or something like that. I know that other people can do it. I know other people are good at it, but it's an arcane mystery that I'm in no way prepared to start to breach here. Oh, all right.
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
See, that seemed all right. Well, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I'm barely making it by on these guys. All right, come on out. What have you got, boyo?
Go on, keep pulling.
Bearing in mind, again, we're fairly standoffish, right? Not super chummy, not super penetrating.
Hello. I'm
Yeah.
Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh,
I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
it's true. Yes, I was.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yes, yes.
It's a process known as
Oh, I
ceremorphosis.
accidentally clicked right click there. My bad.
It's to be avoided.
Okay.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Uh, Considering Bartholomew's backstory that he literally did not become a craftsman because of his inability to
Host? No
be
doubt.
fit with fiddly things,
One
uh,
of the few.
using a sewing needle to extract a illithid parasite is not my cup of tea. I can't say that I am. Actually, I no. This tracks with Bartholomew, right? I nah, but if you want me to kill you, I can.
We've established you and I can. It's not exactly a common affliction. And
True
most
though.
certainly you need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Uh See, this is the moment where I'm trying really hard to decide. I thought Asterion would be a problem, but I think Asterion was just standoffish enough that I was able to like send him to camp. I'm like, yeah, okay, Bartholomew's okay with that. I'm not trying to make friends here, right? I'm trying to go it alone, trying to do my own thing. But he brings up a good point. So I just like not going to say no to a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Parasite shared is a parasite halved.
But you're too chummy,
Oh, but before you
Gale.
think
You
I'm
need
going
to.
to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
However, I do appreciate that level of manners.
I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
And for those who are in the know, ample opportunities would be great if they came in the form of keeping my magic items. But you know, whatever. I'm gonna kind of keep moving on, sort of backtracking here. I will level up Lazel and Gale, however. Perfect, that works fine. Same as me. All right, Gale, what we got here? We do need to edit if he's going to be walking with us as we walk around right now. He does very much so need a thing. We'll go ahead and give him evocation's really hard to argue with. Um, so we'll give him evocation. We'll learn. We'll prepare. No, we'll learn magic missile and chromatic orb, I suppose. And then from that, we'll take out mage armor because ain't no one need that. And grease for now and do chromatic orb. All offensive spells. He's a full battle caster. We'll move right on along here. Oh, my goodness. Like retroactively, I had a cider just a moment ago. I probably should not be having alcohol with blood that needs to coagulate, but eh. Alrighty, what have we got going on up here? Let's get the lay of the land, the read of the situation. Uh-oh.
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on
Nifty. Like that guy. He's coming in. Oh, okay. Perfect. Miss. Love it. Oof. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. Probably, I'm imagining, is we'll do 2 shots and then probably just the 1 shot here. That's unfortunate. Armors of Hadar. What else would he use? Okay. 8 damage. 8 damage. Right off the gate. Holy crap. Gale's almost dead, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess I got the temporary hit points from the whole... Damn, dude. Holy cow. Let's get Shadowheart up in here, and I want to really start just eliminating a couple characters. So we'll pop over like this and use our spell slot on eliminating that one. Perfect. Strategy, man. It's all about strategy. Make sure you have the high ground. Do your stuff. Get things squared away here. Get Lazelle in here and see if she can't take this out in one swoop. Fantastic. Can we do it again? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's deeply unfortunate. Still, though, I should be able to pop in here and go click. Perfect. I'll use his action surge, and then we'll take a pot shot probably over at this guy right here. Horse. This is the normal difficulty. Nothing fancy going on here. Nice. Fantastic. Love to see a critical miss. Let's see what Gale can do here. I'm tempted to just Magic Missile again, because if you're going to use a spell slot, why not do it on a thing that you know is going to take someone out? Though... You know what? Let's just try and take someone out. Perfect. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. And you know, if what's his face, the guy here, what's his name? Arden, if he dies, that's okay. We don't mind. We don't like Arden. He's kind of a tool. Don't want to use another spell slot per se, so we'll go ahead and 17, 17, and 10. We'll use it here. It's fine. Perfect. Let's see if Lazelle can give it a shot. Give it another shot. Yeah. Didn't kill it, though, did it? Oh, it did. Hell yeah. And then probably, can I jump without taking any damage here? We'll jump down to there. And I don't think I can make it the rest of the way over, so we'll shoot first and ask questions second. Perfect. Good damage. Good damage. Good damage. Heck yes. Good No, except that was against one of our guys, but it was against Arden. So yeah. Ooh. He doesn't deserve it. Just let him die. Barth, on the other hand, is a character that we really want to save because his name is very similar to ours, Bartholomew. Let's try and keep him alive if possible. Oh my goodness. Do it. Don't heal him. He ain't ever gonna do anything for you. My goodness. Nice. I don't think we lost a single person there. I think we did the whole thing. Heck yes. Alrighty, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. 10 seconds here, okay? Sorry about that. We've returned. Alrighty. Ah, God. Loot a little bit of stuff here. Some fun weapons to be had and used. We'll go ahead and adventure in. So I'm just here because Lae'zel said that there's a Zoru guy, and we're just trying to find him. That's the real goal at the moment here.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
All right. I'll say, Druid, they didn't take any prisoners.
Whole place is crawling with gobos. He trusted you. Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that. My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I think I'd just punch this guy. I think that's the play here. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. Heck yeah. Hap. That's the way to do it.
That, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Though be careful you don't spoil our for once.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody dwarf.
Casual racism.
I'm done with this hellhole.
Cool.
Those two must have history.
Talk to this guy.
I'm just sorry I didn't get there first.
No worries, friendo.
For your help out there.
I'm Bartholomew. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome.
No worries. I'm just looking for Zoru, and I'll be out of here where visitors are not welcome.
Forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
All right. I have no quarrel with druids. Yeah.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here.
That tracks.
Nobody's welcome anymore.
They've
Rude.
started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I am a fighter, both technically and literally. I don't think Bartholomew doesn't really listen to the rest. He doesn't care. Good luck. Good luck to you. I hope nothing but the best. I'm sorry that things are rough currently. And we'll need to look around for this Zoru guy while we try and find...
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed.
Sucks, but it does happen.
And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave. Is there anything you need?
Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Yeah, are you really locking down the grove, I guess?
But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
Alright. I am passively looking for a healer. I don't think I would really interact with this guy. I don't have really any reason to. Bartholomew, these people are in their conversation. That's fine. Over here at maybe the sort of training camp. Oh, this guy, we recognize him from the gate. Let's give him a chat.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Omi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run.
Come on.
I
I believe in you.
Mad respect from Bartholomew. Just like, I don't want to get involved in people's affairs, but like, I appreciate you for the way you handled that situation. Yeah,
You're on the
Just-
right path, Omi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your
The man's smile bends
my
in his
thumb.
eyes.
I just want to stop feeling my pulse in my thumb.
You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You
You
were
were on the ship.
Yes, indeedy. Again, we're not trying to get involved in people's stuff. Just figuring out what's going on.
not yet.
Yet.
Could just be good luck. I'm not so.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Rude.
You saw her. Advocatus
Yeah.
Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hello, Stray. How's it going this evening?
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay
Slay
a
a
devil
devil.
before her fires.
Did my thumb clip into my hand like the... Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
And understand
My thumb clipped into a hand, into my hand, and a knife. at quite an extreme angle. So I realized that like yeah, so we're just trying to take care of it. Um,
She'll leave.
Fortunately, Baldur's Gate is a low intensity game and something to do, so I can control it with just these four fingers, and that's sort of what we're up to at the moment there. Trail of Corpses. See, Bartholomew, our character that we've developed at this point, I don't think would be like, yeah, cool, let me help you with that. Is just, oh, man, is the first character we're not going to invite into our party going to be the one who like, oh, I see you're also off to do your stuff and I'm off to do my stuff. Excellent. Let us go do our stuff. Oh my goodness. No. Ah, God. Yeah, I think so. Just in terms of like a an internal struggle, Bartholomew's like, look, I've got my shit to deal with. You've got your shit. Good luck.
Well met. And call on me if you find a fix for this affliction of ours. Might even join you once that devil's met my blade.
I'm worried about that it means for some other implications, but they can go on and do their stuff. Have you seen Zevlor? Do you know of a Zevlor guy?
The Blade Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
Sure.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Well, that's needlessly optimistic. This, coincidentally, is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole game.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
That I've met so far, I should say. Yeah, all right. And just because I know what he's kind of like preparing for here, as I'm starting to get the sense that all these guys are, Bartholomew will be like, yeah, all right, I could show you some stuff you want.
I'm in no position to turn down help. I need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword. Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike. Yes!
There you go.
You really know what you're doing.
Kind of.
Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Appreciate you. I love this line. I think this is so fantastic.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Can you imagine being in a fight with somebody and they come at you like screaming like not just step, strike, parry, but
Hopefully,
like anime moves like lunging spirit cutter.
but I'll keep at it. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Gwex, I really don't know how you'd pronounce uh Gex. I really don't want to say Gex though. For any of you who remember a game called Gex Deep Cover Gecko. Wasn't the original one, but Zoru is the guy we're looking for.
And that other one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
Maybe.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
And I think Bartholomew would immediately just be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You need to. I think we talked about this. You need to chill out. Your pressure gauge is in the red, and we need to bring it down to anything lower than that.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Ma'am. Ma'am. Yeah.
Checky. Fine.
But he's not like doing it out of kindness. It's just like there's an order to things, right? Bartholomew is a man of order and discipline within himself, right? So look, he's not trying to make friends. Just look, tell me what you know.
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass.
Appreciate you.
Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
That is unfortunate, though.
I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Ma'am, you need to take that scowl all off your face. Just like, it's okay. It's not that bad. Calm down. But like, I do recognize kind of the situation and what he's going through. So
and hard feelings.
excellent. All right, well, what have you got to say here?
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night. I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Yeah. I do like the idea of Bartholomew having kind of that like, what?
The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective.
I do like the idea of making fun of her though. Did you just say teethling? Is that really what you just said throughout this encounter? Is the teethling?
Well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps.
Ma'am, what is your
Educated
deal?
in matters of
Calm down.
Fey run.
Well, let's start here. It's Faerun.
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite.
All right.
I can say no more.
Okay. Let's figure it out and move on then. That tracks for me. Got the information we needed here. Let's move on. Because again, Bartholomew doesn't want to get like intertwined into everybody's got like all sorts of problems here. There's all who knows what's going on really, but it's probably intense and it's probably quite the thing to deal with.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
Yeah,
Fail to see the distinction.
well said, Bartholomew. I appreciate.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand? If I choose to kill you, you won't even see it.
Goblin tracks? Nah, nothing to worry about. I don't think anyway. We've been seeing some stuff. It's fine. You just keep right on moving along here. Bridge, classic bridge. Let's see what we got. Oh, it looks like there might be some people over here.
Aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
Let's see what's going on.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
And my kin will
Oh no.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
Also, this guy is like balding at the age of 18. It's a bit unfortunate.
You not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illicit power is beyond reach until you rest.
Pardon? Okay. What happened to your friend?
Out there. Please, do you have any?
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna.
Okay.
Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul.
Okay.
Mind him.
I'm glad you think I'm honorable. It does suck that you are dying, though.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Now, you're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
See,
Have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
now this is a situation, right? Like, I don't know what a true soul is per se, or who your god is with the absolute here, but you know, Um, True Soul? Yeah, you lost me.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice.
Yes.
You are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Yeah,
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
that's absolutely correct, Shadowheart. I do not disagree with you. But I think Bart in this situation, like, what would you do, right? Like, someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, I appreciate you. You are the next Jesus Christ. Like, any insight for me?" And you're like, "I don't think that's how this works, but tell you what. Um, yeah, just why are you out here?"
The Absolute sent us here.
Okay.
Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Well, I have some great news. Um, he did say fugitives, didn't he? He did say fugitives. Yeah. Tell me about these fugitives.
Anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, yeah, great news.
Brenna, kill him!
Oh, okay. All right. Well, not a lot of negotiation that we can do there. That definitely seems like things have escalated to an no longer tenable point. So we'll just give you a little bit of time to reflect on the situation.
Make way. You should search that corpse.
Right. Can I finish taking care of business here first? One damage. Solid. Can we follow it up again with another one damage? Nope. Like you do. Like you do. I feel like throwing a vial of acid at someone is a very rude thing to do. I feel like that's a deeply, like, just, ma'am. All right, cool. Nice, perfect. Try and trip him. Oh, that actually worked. I'm impressed. That's rough, boy. Nice. Let's get everybody out of the acid. Perfect. Loot these bodies here. See what we got. See any goodies. Yeah, that would be a wild experience to have. Like, your brother's just died. He's got an illithid parasite in him. I'm like, yo, stuff is not going well. And he's like, actually, he says, you're like a savior of our religion. And you're like, pardon? Oh, you know, just casual telekinesis. I'll do resist the tadpole. Of course. Nah, no inspiration. The disease begins. Oh, I didn't even know that was possible. Let me just grab that from you real quick, if you don't mind. Ugh. And I'll save that for later. Thank you. It's like a snack. That's unfortunate. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to walk through this. So yeah, we'll start heading back now. We'll go across the bridge. We know that these guys that Zevlor or not Zevlor, Zora encountered were up ahead. So we'll just try and fish them out here. Oh, more people up ahead here. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey. Wow, that seems rude. Hey, now. You're quickly making it my business. Yeah. No filter here. Just
Was it not few goblins, mate? Isn't it time?
yeah. Well, get dicked. Looks like you're real prepared. 5,000 gold. Uh, pragmatic, right? Yeah.
You say that.
Okay. Good luck, boyos. Maybe we'll meet again. Hopefully not. Don't like them. But we are pretty banged up. We'll do a short rest, and everybody's all healed up, so that works for me. Let's keep moving on, moving on, moving on, doing more of the stuff there. Ah, goblins are nearby. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I know you're there. Show yourselves. Who says that? Alright, a little bit of skewering happening here. Let me pass. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
And that is horrifying. Just like that idea that like, oh, I feel like something could happen here, but it hasn't and won't. Um we'll do that. We'll do an intimidation. Bartholomew's no stranger to intimidation. But he's not good at it. Uh just because like you damn. Get wrecked. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. It's not good. Oh, but you know what? Let's give it a try here. See if we can make some magic happen. Yeah. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Bring in Shadowheart over here. Come on up the way. And we'll give it a try. We'll see what we can do here. Yes, excellent. Things are going fairly well so far. Grease is a bit unfortunate, but it was after Shadowheart got her attack off, which is great. That, however, sucks. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's see. I don't think Gale can make any of these kinds of jumps here. No, he cannot. But movement-wise, I think he can at least take someone out. So we'll guarantee the Goblin Tracker here because Magic Missile is a great spell. And then we'll end that guy. Let's go ahead and throw a Healy Potion. Probably just right here. And I missed myself, which is awesome. Let's see what we can do. I'm actually going to try using Piercing Shot. 45, 55. Let's try and take out this person because you never trust a magic user. Magic users will always be able to cause some problems for you. Let's see if Lae'zel has the wherewithal to get some stuff done. Just a little bit. Perfect. That was an excellent amount of healing. And Shadowheart, who's managed to avoid most of this problem, we'll send her up with good old Guiding Bolt. Nice. Perfect. Fires out. Gale can come in, and we can sort of keep right on going there. I think Ray of Frost is the way to go. Nice. We'll just keep firing. Perfect. That worked out surprisingly well. This is a really good time where I think Bartholomew would be a person who's like, normally looting everything in sight is not like the main go-to strategy here. But when it comes to goblins, oh yeah. We don't need to loot our friends' bodies, but when there's some goblins on the road, by all means, take whatever you find. Oh my goodness. Funnily enough, I was actually expecting that fight to go for a bit longer. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, which is about how long I wanted to go today. I think just based on the way my thumb feels, that because it's only been a day, right? Yesterday was when I did this. It already feels like a long time. Sleeping last night sucked. Sleeping was an awful experience, but because I couldn't control what my hand was doing while I was asleep, so I kept like knocking it into stuff and leaning on it and whatever. But I think tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll be able to. It'll be very slow work, but maybe we can resume work tomorrow. Or I might do more of the week off and just keep playing Baldur's Gate. We'll see how I feel. The thumb has been a delightful surprise here, so we'll figure it out. But I think this is probably not a good place to stop. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but we could still take it. See if we find someone who's more able to take advantage of those blueprints later. I do see this guy here. We'll take him out just because I do not trust. Uh-oh. Glad that happened the way that did. Oof. That's unfortunate. Heck yeah. So we'll go ahead and make camp here. We'll go through camp and then we'll call it there for the day. I agree. We'll do a long rest. And this will be the pausing point here for our adventure. Yes, I got a thing over there. Does anyone want to talk to me offhand? No. And I think that Bartholomew is not the kind of person, especially on this first night of making camp, he's not the kind of person to go around and talk to other people. He's like, no, let's make camp. Let's go about our business and get this get this over with, more or less.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong.
Oof.
Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit.
Yeah, pissy. Quite pissy.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Okay,
I
then
I
explain.
wasn't gonna hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
Right,
Then,
that
in the
tracks.
twilight, you see him for what he really is: a vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals, boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get.
Uh-huh.
But it's
It's
not
not
enough.
enough.
Not if I have to fight. Or
What
fear.
happened to my thumb? I sliced off the tip of it.
If you
Uh,
can
I was using a mandolin, which is a sort of like it's a kitchen cooking device for
Jesus.
cutting things. And funnily enough, I always was afraid that me not paying attention to the mandolin was going to be a cause for problem if anything ever went wrong. In this case, it was me not paying attention to the food that I was cutting. My hand slipped on a potato, basically, and I lopped off a huge part of my thumb. So the issue that poses for basically everything is that now I have to hold my mouse with just these two fingers here. And so I've been playing Baldur's Gate now for 2 hours using just these four fingers, um, which is great because Baldur's Gate is not a particularly action intense game. But doing yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned that. A mandolin is an instrument, but it is also a cooking utensil or a kitchen gadget, I would say. So it is both. But yeah, I sliced off a huge part of my thumb, and now I'm just sort of trying to bide the time until my thumb is able to grip things again. Um, and then it will be business as usual. But I don't know. I'm happy with how much my thumb has healed in the past 24 hours, but it is going to take maybe a few days just to get back to where my thumb is operable. And the thing is it's weird because it doesn't hurt until I touch something. I mean, it hurts right now, but it's a very dull, numb, like I can. The only thing really is that I can feel my heartbeat in my thumb, which is not good. I don't think you're supposed to feel your heartbeat anywhere than ideally maybe your heart, or like your chest after you've run or something like that. But I can feel my heartbeat in my thumb, and it's fine. It's fine as long as I don't touch anything. But the second I even brush up against something, like it stopped bleeding, but I'm wearing this just for the sake of bumping into things. Like first thing I did this morning was I picked up a glass of water, and I was not happy that I did that. At least not that I picked it up the way I did. So yeah, holding my mouse currently is not the greatest, and I keep accidentally, especially while typing. That's been the big one. Is for typing, I didn't know that apparently I use my right thumb to hit spacebar often. So anyway, a strange decision courses through you, and your companions might unfold secrets half revealed. I think Bartholomew is nevertheless. No, no, I think he would try and use the powers. I think he'd be like,
It's full of power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No.
No.
I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
mm,
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please. I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine, and everything can go back to normal.
I don't know that Bartholomew is a particularly, because that is a fairly logical argument. Yeah,
Ah,
it's a threat.
of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Little friendly there, Asterion. Little friendly.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Strength. Push him back. Though I imagine if something is biting you, you shouldn't forcibly, like, move it. You should be like, no, please stop. You don't want to cause any, like, rippage.
That was amazing.
Good for you.
My mind is finally clear.
Ah,
I feel strong. I feel happy.
fantastic.
Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little transaction between friends. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
True.
Now,
It's true.
excuse me. You're invigorating, but I need something more filling. I won't forget
That face.
He stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Fair enough. Touche. Touche. So yeah, once we wake up here, that'll probably be the end for this evening, and that works. Got the nice. I don't know if you guys can even hear the lovely camp music. So yeah, that'll be where we call it for the day. So I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna keep trying to, I guess, take care of my thumb. It's really weird because, and this might be too much information, but with the way it's happened now, if I take off the band-aid, when you see it, like the profile of my thumb looks normal, with this like large scab on the top of it. But the profile of the thumb looks normal. The thing that's upsetting is the fact that like with any kind of like scab or something like that, the profile should be abrased. Like there should be an area that is lifted up because there's like matter on the top of it, right? But because the profile of my thumb looks just like a normal thumb, that means that this part that is like sort of crusting over in order to heal here is creating the contour because it's on a completely flat surface. So even though the contour looks fine, it only looks fine because it's happening on a completely flat surface now, which is a bit upsetting. So I always took pride in the fact that I enjoy cooking and had all of my fingertips, but that does not seem to be the case anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this guy clean, take care of him, and try and just hope that it sorts itself out soon in the next couple days. If it doesn't, then we're just gonna keep playing Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate until it doesn't hurt to grab and operate the mouse for an extended period of time. But you all get some rest. Thanks for hopping in to join me today. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow with at least something. But otherwise, you guys get some rest, and I will see you in the morning. So thanks for coming in.